I'm Pam O'Sullivan, and where do I live? I live at Palm Grove on O'Sullivan's Way, Palm Grove. And it's a water catchment area, it's a rural area. We've been here for about 34 years. We just loved it here, we loved the environment, the kids it gave them a freedom, they could run around and throw things, balls, and not have to be knocking on neighbours' doors all the time. I could have my horses, and we've stayed here because it sort of grows on you. The gullies are big, rocky sort of gullies with epiphytes in there, and there's all rainforests, and there's some wonderful, wonderful vegetation. The birds, at the moment the bellbirds are a bit overpowering, but they're lyrebirds, and I heard a noisy pitter the other afternoon when I was working on the lantana, echidnas, wallabies, goannas, just wombats, the whole lot. It's just a very special place to live. There's two properties, and the sum total is about 29 hectares, and one of the blocks extends from Ourimbah Creek Road almost over to Ourimbah Creek, so it's about 2 kilometres long. And we are, with the regeneration, the weed eradication, we bring about 5.3 hectares of the property, mainly lantana and some blackberry, and of course we do a little bit of privet on the way as well. We knew the projects were going, but really weren't going to be making the effort to get involved because the paperwork applying for grants is, for us, daunting. CMA staff were absolutely brilliant. They were really supportive, so that support was fundamental in us having the courage to go ahead, and for them to have the belief in us that we could do it as well. So that was tremendous. Our project entailed the removal of lantana and blackberry. That's what the project was all about. And so that the blackberry was mainly around the wet areas, and the lantana it was in the regenerating bush, and also old disused paddocks. That's where the worst of it was. It started off where I'd have, and I still have, along the edges where the lantana was right up into the trees. I'd cut it at the base and paint it so that it just would die up in the trees, because trying to pull it down, you're going to damage the trees. So that's just something that happens. I also tried with big clumps going in and killing them at the base and just leaving the big dead clump. And then I've moved to actually wholesale removal of the plant and making a whole lot of little heaps, some of them quite big heaps. And I found that that's good now. I found because I can just walk around those heaps, quickly see if there's any bits of mist, quickly see if there's any seedlings coming up, and we're getting a whole lot of seedlings coming up. So I can just walk along, pluck them out. So in 20 minutes I can have covered a really big area just rechecking it. We also part of the project was to exclude animals from waterways, and so we were able to do some fencing. So we're doing that. We're gradually and also keeping the animals out of wildlife corridors that we've established as well. I suppose the initial thing is that, which surprised us, that we could manage. We could start and get on top of this huge volume of weeds. This project, which we've done in partnership with the CMA, has been great in that it's refocused us back on the property and improving our management of the property, the maintenance of the property, and it's re-inspired us, which it's been exciting. It's been a holistic thing. It's been that theoretical knowledge of learning how to control weeds and how to manage your property better, and then all the aesthetics, that's appreciating the beauty of what you have, how fortunate we are. And I'm hoping that our management will reflect that in the future.